Why don't vehicle windshields utilize the black wire that defrosts clears the back window? My 2011 Forester uses them under the wipers. Some of them do. What blows my mind is that it's not a standard feature to have heated windshield wipers. So much fun dealing with frozen wipers that literally make the windshield worse. They do, but the wires are a lot finer so you can't see them easily. My 2001 Ford Fiesta had them. It was amazing for the mildish German winters. It took about 60s until the frosted chunks could be cleared by the windshield wipers themselves. I'm pretty sure Ford has this patented. I've often wondered this too, at least around the perimeter and definitely down by the wipers to help with snows. That would make for an expensive windshield replacement when it gets chipped by a stone. Some do. I had a car once that had a windshield defroster that heats up the area where the wiper sits while it's parked, but you can't put a defroster on the entire front, because you'd sit in the car for a test drive and ask why I'm looking out through a set of black lines and the car wouldn't sell, and that's if it's even legal to make a car windshield that obstructed. It's been mentioned, but I don't see it in a top-tier comment. It's a Ford patent in the front window. A lot of manufacturers offer it as a winter pack-up. Ray definitely had it this way on a Vauxhall Opel in other countries' Corsa. It's game-changing in winter. Fun fact, before the Ukraine war, the Infiniti SUV and Pathfinders manufactured for Russia had them. Now they just sit on the lot in Smyrna, Tennessee. I thought this was a thing with Range Rovers if I'm not mistaken. I wish mine did. I hate blowing hot air into my face. Ford Focus user here. The wire is thin enough not to be visible, but there is an annoying amount of distortion where the wires were pressed into the molten glass, particularly noticeable at night with oncoming headlights. Used to drive a Ford with heated windshield wires. They were barely visible and defrosted super fast. It's a game changer in winter, but not all cars have it due to cost and aesthetics. My Subaru does for the wipers. As others have said, some do. It's not a very good idea though. You have to use much finer wires for visibility, which is expensive when your heater, which is there anyway, can do the job. The other thing is the temperature shock. Your windshield is not hardened and it is more exposed to debris like rocks hitting it. If the windshield is cracked, the temperature shock from rapid heating on cold days will worsen the damage much faster than heating it with air will. I believe Ford owned the patent for such technology. In fact, come winter, Ford owners lord it over the rest of us commoners. I believe Mercedes have a version of it, but can only heat the outer edges of the windscreen, and Ford can run the filaments throughout. Makes getting a replacement windshield tougher. Ford and Volvo are the main companies using it. Think Ford had a patent at one point.